Hello, Jodie here with Supreme Peace Yoga and Wellness, and I'm here to talk to you about finding your own inner yes and no. One of our mantras that we're working with this week is I follow my inner compass. So I follow that inner kind of needle that guides me towards my true north. And this is a fun and playful practice, so try not to take this too seriously. But find a comfortable seat or stance, whatever that means and looks like for you. Just allowing yourself to be firmly rooted on the earth. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask our body to show us our yes, and we're going to ask our body to show us our no. So take just a moment and notice how you're feeling in your body. If you want and you're in a place safe enough to do so, you could close your eyes if you feel comfortable. For me, that helps me tune into what's happening in my inner body and kind of set aside distractions that are happening outside of me. So I like to close my eyes when it feels like a safe place to do so. So just checking in with your body in this moment and inviting everything else to just kind of set it aside for a minute. All of your worries about the future, all of your concerns about the past, just kind of setting them down. That's a great boundary to set, just for this moment. And then ask yourself either aloud or internally, but with a pretty firm voice, body, please show me yes. And notice what your body does. Body, please show me yes. And what happens? It might be really subtle. For many people who are standing, there's a little tilt forward. Now that's not true for everyone, but sometimes that happens. It's true for me. So do that one more time. Body, please show me yes. Notice what happens in your body. For some people, it feels like an expansion. Now, let's give it a try. Let's ask our body to show us no. Body, please show me no. And notice what happens in the body. Body, please show me no. And again, something that happens for some people, you all probably can't even see it on the screen. A lot of times there's a little kind of backward movement. Again, that's not true for everyone. Some people kind of feel it constricting. Some people feel a number of different sensations. So for me, when I'm standing, I feel forward momentum when it's yes, backward momentum when it's no. Now, when I'm sitting though, this is really interesting. I've never heard of anybody that has the same sensation. When I am sitting and I say, body, show me yes, my lips tingle. And when I say, body, show me no, there's kind of a sensation or vibration in the back, like in the back of my tongue area. So that's kind of interesting. You can even do this, where your body's not necessarily moving, but there may be some subtler energies in the body. So if that worked for you, great. If it didn't, don't worry. Keep playing with it, because the more you tune into this, the more you'll get in tune with the really subtle energies that happen in your body. But if it did work for you, here's kind of the second step. So we're going to start to test this now. So I want you to think of something that you know the 100% truth answer. So for example, oftentimes we use our name. So I'm going to say to myself, my name is Jodie. And notice what my body does. My body tilts forward. So you can choose your name. You could do your birth date if you're very confident of the truth of your birth date. You could do the color that you're wearing. Anything that you are 100% sure that you know the answer to. And you just say, my name is, I'm wearing the color, today is Saturday, whatever you want to kind of know the truth of. So for right now, we're just going to stick with the example of the name. When I said my name is Jodie, I tilted forward. Now I'm going to say something different. My name is Bob, and my body tilted back, right? So my body was telling me, yes, it's the truth that your name is Jodie. No, it's false that your name is Bob, okay? And so how do we use this in our daily life? Well, I recommend starting out small and just playing with this, because just like we wouldn't, jump off of the highest cliff because some stranger told us to do so, maybe if a very, very trusted, responsible, kind, caring, compassionate person in our life said it's safe to do this, we might follow that, right? And so right now we're just getting to know this. We're getting to know our yes and our no. So we're going to start with small things. I recommend doing things like going to the grocery store, and now you can see like half a dozen different kinds of apples. Is it my highest good to get Granny Smith apples today? And your body will show you yes or no. It's in my highest good to get Fuji apples today. Your body will show you yes or no. So just kind of playing around with something like that. One day I had a day off to myself, but I had little kind of inconsequential errands to run. So I played around with this and said, it's in my highest good to do this first. It's in my highest good to do that first. And I literally just kind of followed it like the rabbit going down the rabbit hole. And it ended up being the most beautiful, magical day. I met some incredible people. Everything just flowed really smoothly and really easily. So let yourself play with this. And when you get really good at it, with the fun stuff, right? Begin to test out your boundaries. It's in my highest good to say yes to this project. It's in my highest good to decline this job. Just getting really clear on what your yes and no are. Now, I will say one thing, there's one caveat. Sometimes we can have, because I'm using the phrase highest good, sometimes we can have a desire for something that's not our highest good. And our truth can kind of get crisscrossed. So, for example, if, my partner has an amazing chef salad waiting for me at home, and I'm really craving a quart of ice cream or something, like a pint of ice cream or whatever. If I'm really craving that ice cream, I can say, I should have ice cream for dinner. And my body might actually say yes. And maybe sometimes I should, right? But that phrase of it is in my highest good is a really important phrase. Or body, show me the truth of this situation. Kind of like regardless of what my desire is, like show me the truth of the situation. So those are just kind of some advanced levels of this. Play around with it, have fun, especially with those small boundaries that you need to set. Try out your yes or no, and let me know if you have any questions. As always, the highest in me honors and sees the highest in you.